Okay, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your old buddy Wade Squatchman. It's April 29th, 2025. I am down here at Newtown Next State Park, down by where I live at. I live about maybe 4 miles from this park. I'm going to show you all the entrance to this area where I'm going. Look at this. There's nobody down here. But look at the area. Look. So the last time I came down here, I made about 5 videos. And there's an area of a trail that I walked down. And I got down to almost the end of it. And I saw a very dark bipedal being walking. And I didn't say a word. But I'm going down to check that out. And we're going to find out what's going on. This is a very wooded area. It's absolutely amazing. You can see the trail I'm getting ready to go on. Getting ready to go have some fun. Walking. Looking for evidence of the big people. Any sounds, anything. So, just going to see what we can see. Videotape what we can videotape. Got to be careful though, because the ticks are out, snakes are out. As y'all remember when I was down at Salem State Park. Yeah, forest fire down there. Had an encounter with a black racer snake, hit my leg. Always a good time, no matter what happens. But look at the woods. Spring is in the air. And we're going down here to see what's going on. It's not much to look at down here when you get started, but if y'all remember what I always say, anytime being in the woods, if you're I'd rather have a bad day in the woods than anything else if I was going to do anything. That looks like a little bit of Squatch activity there. So, for all you new people watching my channel, my name is Wade Richards. I go by Wade the Squatchman. I study the big people. And I study other beings like dog people, elementals. The thing about it is, no matter what you do, they're out here. Things are out here in the woods. So, if you get a chance, like I always say, if you get a chance, everybody, go in the woods. Go for a walk. See that trail? Go to a park and walk the trail. It's absolutely amazing. I do see some, whoa. Just heard a big old boom, but it was from the naval base that's not very far from here. That's where I came from. All right, this is part 1. This might not be a very exciting video, but trust me, something's always watching. Something's always watching. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hurry up and get down to this trail. Try to walk fast, get down here. Here we go. Like I told you, every time I come in the woods, I find stuff. Okay, there's turkey season's in, but there's no hunting on this side. To let y'all know I'm safe. I'm okay. No hunting in this area, so I'll be all right. But look at this. Sasquatch activity. Looks like some glyphs, messages from the big people. I might walk back in here a little bit before I get started walking the trail. Yep. Sticks have been laid out the way they want them. But then you got, goes up, snap, crackle, pop, goes down. And you got a big Sasquatch tree right there. Look at that. Goes up, goes down. What's crazy is some of these Sasquatch trees, some of the squash trees that they do, still grow. That's crazy. I don't know what kind of power they have in them, what kind of energy they have, but I'll walk back in here before I get started. That way I won't have to go back in there when I come back. And this tree here looks like it was definitely grabbed by a big hand and broke. Absolutely amazing. And this park goes for miles and miles. So we're checking it out. That's been pushed, I'm telling you. You can see, pushed and broke. Broke at the top of where the tree is right there, and then goes down through there. So let's get going. Let's go on the trail. And another thing, I got to keep eye out for snakes now. An encounter with that black snake the other day, it took my breath away. It scared me. I don't mind snakes. I just don't, you know, I'm not going to pick them up and all that. But snakes are kind of eerie. I don't know of many people that do like snakes. I mean, they're cool to look at and all, but it's not fun when you have one jump out and hit you on the ankle or something. So, like I've said, we're headed down to an area where I saw a bipedal being, one color, very dark, walking. So we're gonna go check it out. There definitely looks like there's some new Sasquatch evidence down here. So, in fact, I'm gonna show you right now. There's a good size arch right there. Look at that. That's amazing. That is so cool. I love doing this. I've been doing it for I've been going squatching for at least 20 to 25 years. I don't know. I've been doing it for so long. Never really had anybody go with me since I've been videotaping. Let's see, here's a little trail. Let's go in here. Just pan around. Where I'm headed is down there, and it gets really good back in there, but look at this. Look at the ground. Look at the woods. Broken tree. There's a squash tree back in there. I'm gonna have to go back in there and check that out. So, keep an eye on the ground. Looks like, yeah, okay, here's what happened. They broke it there. It fell there. Snap, snap, snap. That tree broke in a couple pieces. So we're gonna head back over in here real quick. I'm gonna show you another squash tree. See, this is where you find this stuff off the trail, but this is where the ticks are, so I gotta be careful. Another one of those loud booms. Whoa, this is definitely some glyphs. Look at this, how they laid everything out the way they wanted to do it. Look at this. Here's some cool stick structure type stuff. That's definitely, and that is laid there. That end of that tree has been laid there. And then it goes like that. Absolutely amazing. Man, I bet it's so activity at night back in here. I'm telling you. So we're gonna head back to the trail. Then we're gonna go down to that trail where I had my sighting of something. It was tall, it was dark, bipedal, walking, and I saw it, and I wasn't talking at the time because I didn't want that thing to I didn't want to get nothing as attention. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, headed back to the trail, the main trail. And then I'm gonna hurry up and get down to that one trail where I had my sighting of something. Like I said, it was bipedal, one color, walking. It looked like the way that they walk. That's where I just came from. The wind's getting up. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you on the next one. Keep on squatching. Keep on rocking in the free world. If anybody sees anything at all looking at me, please let me know. I make pictures from what I find and what you find and what you tell me. All right, we are out.